Hey guys, it's back with JohnyTechReview and I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I would like to review for you two backpacks that I received recently from Inateck. So Inateck reached out to me in the past few months and asked me if I want to review some of their product. And I picked two backpacks from them. One is a canvas backpack that is designed for cameras, and the other one is just a regular backpack for traveling. Today I would like to show you those two products and give you a quick review of my experience with using them. So first off, let's take a look at this backpack. So this is the regular backpack that's designed for carrying your laptop and for traveling. So I have it all set up here, kind of give you an idea. So the back is made out of this nylon material. It's kind of a little bit noisy, but this material here is really good for water resistant. It also comes with this little nylon back here that you can put around the back like this. So you can put this above, and then it covers all the way around, and of course your back will be facing here, so this is the only exposure part. So up front you have two zipper compartments, a big zipper compartment here for paper or whatnot, you can see, and then you have another smaller compartment down here which is roughly about 5 inches deep, and you can put your phone or whatever you want down here, so it's kind of cool. On the side here you have a water bottle compartment. You can store other stuff, but it's expandable as you can see right here. So on the right side here you also have another water bottle slash phone compartment. This features a USB-A pass-through port. So inside there's a cable that you can connect to a battery pack, which I'll show you later, but here you can plug in a charging cable right here, and this charging cable you can put your phone here and charge your phone if you want to do that. So the compartment I use the most would probably be this one here, the main front compartment. In this main front compartment, pretty nice thick pad, so the padding is really good here. Here I have my sunglasses on this side, and then I have two pens. These pens I don't use that much, but I just want to put them here, kind of demonstrate to you guys. And then I have my RX100, which is my travel camera, falls in this pocket. There's a zip-it compartment here, which I use to put my wireless headphone and then my USB flash drive right there. Inside I have another bigger compartment, which I typically carry bigger item like this portable projector here that I carry with me. On top you have a nice thick handle with bond leather with the Inateck logo, pretty thick. Let's turn around and take a look in the back while we're at it here. Two big shoulder pads. These are a pretty nice thick pad. They're wide and they have pretty good foam and pretty good support. Really comfortable to carry. There's a lock shoulder strap across here, so you can strap them and keep it in place. In the back there's two mesh pad area, as you can see right here. Top and the bottom part. These kind of stick out a little bit to provide some cushion, and also because they're mesh, they allow air to escape so your back doesn't get really hot. At the bottom mesh compartment is also another zipper compartment. This one is a little bit hidden. This is great for putting your passport or more important document in here. As you can see here, I have some traveling paper from last time. Alright, let's take a look on the inside compartment. So inside here, let's take a look at the laptop first. In the back, there's a slot for a laptop and a iPad or a tablet. I am using a really old XPS laptop. It's quite large. This is a 15-inch, pretty hefty big laptop, as you can see. And then in the back you also have the iPad. This is a full-size iPad Air that I'm using. Let's flip it around. On this side we have the front compartment, two mesh compartment. On the left side is where you can put that battery or a phone. That battery can be passed through using that USB-A port right here. On the left side here there is a hard drive. This hard drive here is a 1 terabyte hard drive that I use to store stuff while I'm traveling. There's another padded thing. This is not included. This is another product I use to carry cables. And then at the bottom here you have a pretty big compartment that I store various other things, sometimes change of clothes, something like that. So that's what the bottom is for. Alright guys, that's basically the whole bag right here. As you can see, it's a pretty nice comfortable bag. I like the slim factor of it, so you can put a lot of stuff or little stuff, but it doesn't take up that much room. Of course it does carry a lot of stuff, but I typically just carry my laptop and a few other small things. So beside the slimness, I also like the shoulder strap. They're very comfortable to carry, and the extra pad in the back here allow my back to not be so hot. What I don't like, the laptop uses nylon material. I'm not really a big fan of it. It's kind of noisy. And normally when I carry it around, it's not so noisy, but as you can see here, as I'm manipulating, moving it around in a room full of people, it's pretty noisy. Also, I don't like this color that much. There is a black color. I decided to pick this color, but I think there's a darker black color that I would probably like a lot better than just kind of like dark blue color. Other than that, I'm not really much to complain about. So next, let's go ahead and take a look at the other bag and see what they offer. So guys, this is the second bag here. This is the canvas camera bag. This bag here right now, currently I have it pretty fully loaded to kind of show you an idea of what it can hold. I definitely like this color a lot better than the other blue color. I like this dark color. It does have that nice blue color up top here. The material here is a little bit different. It's more fabric-like compared to the first one, which is more nylon. Again, this bag is cool because it also comes with a similar setup where you get a nylon bag that you can put on that bag here and allow it to cover for the rain. So quickly on the left side, you have access to the zipper compartment, and when you zipper compartment, you can open that up. And when you sling to the side, you can take your camera out. Currently, I have a small mirrorless. This is the X Pro 2 with a prime lens on it. This is a 35mm lens. So this is the only thing you have access from this side here. Again, this camera is pretty small, so this compartment is pretty big for it, and you can make it even smaller or bigger for various different camera length. Space here is also pretty good for something like a 5D Mark III with the 135mm prime lens, which is what I like. It's a much bigger setup, but it fits in that space also really well. So personally, I do not use the sling feature. Is why I take the camera out. Typically, I just leave the camera hanging around my neck or my shoulder, using it, and when I'm done, I put it away. So this is good for those who's constantly taking the camera in and out without a strap. In the back here, you have some nice features. The mesh kind of like support padding here is pretty good. It's a mesh-like fabric, and it allows you to have good air pass through so that you know, your bag doesn't get hot. In the back, you do have access to that camera compartment, and let me just open it up right now. Inside the camera compartment, again, you can get access to your camera earlier. You also have access to the various different compartments here. At the bottom here is a split compartment, but I have it to get a flash. You have space here to take this Velcro up, and then you can put a much bigger camera. Canon here, the Canon here is much bigger, and of course you can stick this lens in here and it will fit just like that, as you can see. The deepest this compartment can hold is a lens of about 6.5 inches. Like this lens here, this is my Pentax 50 to 135mm, and it will fit like that, and that's the longest it will fit in this vertical direction. If you go horizontally, you can go up to 8 inches, and something like a 70 to 200mm doesn't even fit it. The only way to fit this 70 to 200mm is mount it on the body and then put it inside just a long compartment here, which gives you the ability to hold the long lens like that. Let's go to the top. This has a nice buckle strap that slide out like this. Up top here, you have access to that pull string compartment. You have to pull that out and give you access to the whole thing up top. Currently up top here, you can put a bunch of small things like cables, accessories, those kind of things. I also stick a full DJI Mavic drone bag all in here, and it'll fit in this whole thing to kind of give you an idea. The bag holds a lot of things. Have small compartment here, mesh compartment for batteries, accessory, other thing like that. And in the front here, there's access for a laptop, a small laptop. My 15-inch laptop does not fit in here, but if you have a 13-inch laptop, something like a MacBook Air, MacBook Pro probably fit. I have my iPad in here right now, and that fit this spot. Up front, you have a zipping compartment, and this compartment also allows you to put some small things here. I have a pointy shoot here. I'm not really comfortable putting a lot of stuff up here because I feel like this is not as padded as it should be. On the side for the top compartment, there's a little extra pass-through hole that you can just open and get access to something if you need that. Overall, I really like the style of this bag. Is a form-fitting bag with hard padded separate compartments. Although it doesn't hold a lot of camera gear, I think it's good for a setup where you have 2 lenses and a body and maybe a flash or a few batteries, and that works pretty well. Up top, the compartment is big enough to hold something big like a DJI Mavic drone, as you can see. I think the shoulder pad could be a little bit better like the backpacks to give you a little bit more stability. It does has the lock buckle that go across to keep the shoulder pad together, which is cool. So something I don't like, the front compartment again is pretty thin and small. It does seem to cut into the cameras and other thing inside, so if you're putting stuff inside, it's kind of pushing this compartment down. You cannot hold a lot of stuff. Also, to keep in mind, there's not a lot of padding up front, so I don't really feel comfortable putting a lot of important thing up front here. I usually will put it inside here. One last thing to point out, on the side there is a nice mesh compartment that is expandable for a water bottle. You can also attach a small tripod and carry it here, and there's a little strap that kind of hold together here, so you can kind of see that. So guys, that's pretty much my review of these Inateck backpacks. One for camera and one for just a regular backpack. Personally, I like the design and the styling of the canvas camera bag a lot better. I like the color. However, for storage and carrying stuff every day, I like the backpack better. It has this robust nylon design, which allow for better waterproofing. Overall, pretty good backpack. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. So again, thank you to Inateck for sending this unit out for me to review. I hope you guys enjoy this short little review. Let me know if you have any comment, question down below. Like this video if you found it useful for you, and hopefully you will subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so for more future review. Thank you.